Good morning. Welcome to this week's Red Short webinar. My name is Jim, and today I will be discussing a pigeon accused of spying for China. As always, you can find information on similar topics at redskyalliance.org. If you have missed any of the previous Red Shorts, you can also find them there. A pigeon held for 8 months on suspicion of spying for China has been released after Indian authorities determined it was no avian agent espionage, but a disoriented Taiwanese racing bird that had lost its way. Police found the pigeon near a port in Mumbai in May with 2 metal rings tied to its leg and what looked like Chinese writing on the underside of its wings. For 8 months, the alleged secret agent was held in custody, first by police and then by the city's Bai Sarabhai Dinshao Petite Hospital for Animals, which confirmed local media reports about the pigeon and its origin. The animal rights nonprofit PETA helped secure the bird's release. Like all birds, pigeons should be free to soar in the skies, forage for food, and raise their young as a couple, PETA India Director Purva Jasparan said in a statement which noted that pigeons demonstrate self-awareness and intelligence. Experts say the bird probably got lost during a race off the coast of Taiwan and may have hitched a ride on a boat to make the roughly 3,000-mile journey. A racing pigeon can fly for up to 1,000 kilometers or about 620 miles in a day, but for it to fly to India, it had to make stops, said Wang Xingtu, the head of Taiwanese racing pigeon platform, Nice Pigeon, adding that some racing pigeons from the island have made it as far as the United States and Canada. The espionage allegations follow concern in the United States last year over Chinese spy balloons and amid continued tensions between China and India, 2 nuclear powers that share a contested border and have been vying for influence in the region. It is not the first time Indian authorities wrongfully locked up a pigeon for allegedly spying. A similar incident in 2015 sparked amusement in India and Pakistan, and in 2020, police briefly held a Pakistani fisherman's pigeon after it flew over the country's heavily militarized border. Although the allegations may seem absurd in the age of satellites and counter-espionage, pigeons do have a history of use in reconnaissance operations. During World War I, Germany deployed pigeons with cameras strapped to their chests, and in World War II, Allied forces used the birds to exchange secret messages, according to the National Audubon Society, an American nonprofit organization dedicated to bird conservation. Because pigeons are a common species, the camera-equipped birds could conceal their intelligence collection among the activities of thousands of other birds, according to the CIA, which also developed such a camera. According to the International Spy Museum in Washington, D.C., pigeons were distinguished by their speed and ability to return home in any weather. Those same qualities make pigeons good for racing, a much more common use of the birds these days. During races, pigeons are released sometimes hundreds of miles from home, and the owners wait for them to return. Colin Gerolmack, a professor at New York University and the author of The Global Pigeon, said it was quite comical that the Indian authorities saw Chinese writing and assumed espionage, especially considering the enormous popularity of pigeon racing there and the fact that China has many more sophisticated tools to use than a pigeon. In Taiwanese competitions, rather than racing over land, pigeons are brought out to sea and released 124 miles to 310 miles offshore, said Yang Shenghuang, a researcher at Boston University who studied Taiwan's pigeon racing culture. Because of this format, it is not uncommon for pigeons to end up landing in neighboring countries or on boats that take them even farther away, she said. That's it for today. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the material and found it useful. If you have any further questions on the subject, you can contact me at the email address on the screen. Have a nice day. We hope to see you again next week.